Good Thursday morning, everybody. Coach Rudy at Squat Box Gym. Can you see this board? Hopefully you can see it. I don't have Coach Jenny, so I'm flying solo today to do the technical stuff. So anyway, did you know, this is fascinating, you know here at Squat Box Gym, we're all about retarding the loss of lean tissue and building more muscle mass for longevity. I read a study recently, and I dug it up today and I wrote it up on the board, so excuse my magic marker penmanship. You know, my father had great penmanship. It looked like John Hancock, his cursiveness, or cursive writing. But that's kind of a lost art. All right, to this. Did you know after about 30 years of age, you can lose 1.3% of your muscle mass? 1.3% a year. Now, compounding, you know what compounding interest is? Well, compound a loss of 1.3% of your muscle mass each year. After 50, check this out, after 50, you kind of fall off a cliff. It's 2% a year. So in, let's say, the decade of your 50s, you lose what? 20% of your muscle mass. Holy tamale. Where else was I? Oh, in a related story, as they say on the news, strength loss, you can lose up to 4% of your strength loss a year. So you get 4% weaker each year. Think long term. Think what that does to you down the road at 50. I'm glad to say I should be your mentor, your role model. At 63, or 62 and a half, almost 63 in December, I did a DEXA scan the other day, and I actually have a little more muscle than I had at 45, which is kind of great, right? But you can lose up to 4% of your strength a year related to the loss of muscle mass. And did you know between 20 and 70, you lose about 40% of your natural strength? I was thinking about this the other day. I was going to make a video that talked about peak physical strength. If you're an untrained individual, your peak physical strength drops off about 35. Now, the flip side of that coin is, let's say you started training at 35, right, when you're about to drop off, and you're untrained. Now, this is untrained individuals. And guess what? I've been in the gym for 40 years, and until 10 years ago, I was untrained in this technique of just strictly trying to maintain and keep muscle mass. What was my point? Oh, so you're 35, and you haven't been trained, and you start training, guess when you can reach your physical peak? Around 60. Now, again, someone like me who's been training since I was 20, I probably reached my physical peak probably in my 50s because, that's a man's peak, not athletically like an NBA, but strength peak is usually in their 40s, late 40s. So anyway, physical strength, I would do this video over again, but I don't have time. Physical strength, lost at 35. If you're not trained, if you start training, you may reach your physical peak with grip and just strength at 60, even though you probably still won't be able to dunk a basketball. All right, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're trying to get this YouTube channel started. I think we're racing towards 25 subscribers. Last week, we were racing towards 15. So subscribe, please. Like, even leave a comment or a question so YouTube knows we're live. All right, I'll talk to you next time, and thanks for watching.